If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the in the description. The battle for inclusion. The Trump administration's fight against transgender troops. The fight for the inclusion of transgender individuals in the United States military continues to rage, a stark testament to the ongoing struggle for equality and acceptance within the armed forces. At the heart of this conflict lies a controversial executive order signed by former President Donald Trump, an order that sought to ban transgender individuals from serving based on the assertion that their sexual identity negatively impacts military readiness. This decision, far from being a settled matter, has ignited a legal firestorm, pitting the Trump administration against numerous federal judges and ultimately the Supreme Court of the United States. The administration's aggressive pursuit of this ban is a striking example of its willingness to bypass lower courts and directly appeal to the nation's highest judicial authority. In a significant escalation of this legal battle, the Solicitor General, John Sauer, submitted a comprehensive 39-page brief to the Supreme Court, urging them to overturn a district court injunction issued in Tacoma, Washington. This injunction, mirroring previous rulings, blocked the implementation of the Trump administration's discriminatory policy. The brief, a meticulously crafted legal argument, underscores the administration's unwavering commitment to its controversial stance. The core justification for this ban, as articulated in the executive order, rests on the claim that the sexual identities of transgender troops undermine military readiness. The order paints a picture of inherent incompatibility between transgender identity and the purportedly honorable, truthful, and disciplined lifestyle demanded of military personnel, extending this judgment even to the personal lives of service members. This reasoning, however, has been widely criticized as discriminatory and lacking any substantive evidence. The legal challenges to this executive order have presented compelling counterarguments, highlighting the profound injustice and harm inflicted upon transgender service members. In a significant victory for transgender rights, Judge Benjamin Settle ruled in March in favor of several transgender service personnel who successfully argued that the ban constituted discriminatory and insulting treatment. These individuals, bravely fighting for their right to serve their country, highlighted the significant reputational and personal damage caused by the threat of discharge solely based on their gender identity. Their legal arguments underscore the inherent unfairness of a policy that denies individuals the opportunity to serve based on factors irrelevant to their ability to perform their military duties effectively. The argument resonates deeply with those who believe military service should be based on merit and capability, not on arbitrary and discriminatory criteria. The court's attention to these arguments is crucial in upholding principles of fairness and inclusivity within the armed forces. The Pentagon's involvement further complicates this issue. A Pentagon memo, submitted as evidence in related lawsuits, outlines the proposed identification process for transgender service members, revealing a disturbingly invasive approach. This memo mandates the identification of all service members with a current diagnosis or history of, or exhibit symptoms consistent with, gender dysphoria. This deeply intrusive approach reveals a disturbing willingness to pry into the personal medical history of service members, adding another layer to the already complex ethical and legal issues at play. Beyond the legal battles and the specific arguments presented in court, this case speaks to a larger societal issue: the ongoing struggle for the full and equal inclusion of transgender individuals in all aspects of American life. The fight to overturn this ban transcends the confines of military policy. It's a fight for human rights, for the recognition of the dignity and worth of transgender individuals, and for the dismantling of discriminatory practices that prevent individuals from contributing their talents and dedication to the nation. The Supreme Court's decision in this case will have far-reaching consequences, shaping not only the future of transgender service members, but also the broader understanding and acceptance of transgender people within American society. The stakes are undeniably high. The outcome will define not only the path forward for transgender troops, but also serve as a powerful statement on the values America chooses to uphold. The battle for inclusion continues.